Alright guys, welcome back to another episode on the KingKraft server. This is Unicrafting Guy jogging in once again, and today I am on the second story of my house. And yes, this is pretty much all done. Now, there's a reason I did all of this already without you guys ever seeing it happen. I left the roof, by the way. You know, I wanted to do something, so I might as well actually go ahead and finish that off right now. One, I've already showed you guys, so I'm not actually spoiling anything. I'm basically showing you guys that I'm about to finish it. And two, I was having a lot of things going on the last week or two. I graduated from high school, big milestone in life. In fact, that basically means for some people, time to get a job, time to support your own self, time to make some salary, and I need to get back on the roof and stuff. But for me, it means I get to go to college. So that meant get scholarships and write letters of thank you-ness to those people who give me scholarship money, which is actually what I was doing today. But anyways, not only that, I was also very sick for an entire week. Starting on a Sunday before I was going to graduate from high school, I got a fever of like 102, and then it went away, and then it turned into kind of like this cough and cold and stuffy nose, and then it came back, and it came back at like 103. It's like, oh, well, crap, this sucks. And then, like, I think it was the day after I was supposed to graduate, and thankfully the day I graduated, I was able to suck it up and go to a graduation ceremony, and I got my diploma and did all that stuff. It was great, and I am now an adult out of high school. So my summer is pretty much open. I don't actually have to go to my job. Oh, I need some more blocks here. Let me go grab those right now. I told my boss I was leaving. I am still certified, and I can still go ahead and grab some sub shifts if I ever need to, but right now I'm not really worrying about that. I'm actually having fun in the summer, although for the first few days of it I've actually been still recovering. Kind of hard to go to the river and swim when your nose is bleeding, because that was a result of my sickness, and that's actually about to go away pretty soon, I am hoping. Okay, let's see here. We need to do this correctly. We need to have this and that. No. Make sure I have my silk touch. Yeah, okay. Okay, so I can do that. And let's try this again. Okay, yeah, that'll work. Perfect. Not sure if this is the way I did it on the Exumavoid World server, but it will have to do. And that's good enough right there, I suppose. Yeah, let's grab that. It's not centered, but I could care less. So yeah, yeah, I was gone for quite a while. I made that little compact parkour video just to show you guys that I wasn't dead or anything. And while I was graduating and sick and such, I actually reached 500 subscribers. That's it. Yep. Let's go ahead and stare at the sunset. You know, celebration. Here, this will be our thumbnail. Hold on one sec. Let me just press F2. There we go. Okay, that was our thumbnail. Ah, man, I'm terrible at thumbnails. I can never update them on time. Okay, so this, I think, has to be lit up at the top here. Yeah, okay. Make sure nothing spawns and makes a mess. I also got one little, yep, random torch right there. But everything else should be fine with spawning. And, we can go back down here. So let's go ahead and grab some fences to put around here. Don't think I'll have enough though, but oh yeah, I actually don't even have any fences. I use them all in here, but I'll get to that later. Let me show you some stuff I've done. Made these little lanterns because I need to make this light level. I think right around here it was a 7, so I had to make it an 8 just to be safe. You know, don't want any creepers spawning and blowing up. There are also some lanterns. Oh shoot. Not there. Okay. Right here and right here. And they're pretty much all the way around this perimeter. that is also lighting up the area because it's on, or it's not on, it's below a half slab, so the light will still work. Now let's go ahead and head down here, and if we turn around right here, I've actually got this little pathway going. This is another little room that I've been working on, and it has a lot of potions that I'm brewing for my shop. I've also got this thing. This is a villager thing I've been working on, but I'll show you guys that later because it is actually not doing too well right now. I'm gonna have to get some help on that. But here is the piso de resistance. So we open it up, and it is the spiral door from the Mumbo Jumbo channel. If you've ever checked that out, or if you've ever seen his channel, it is pretty amazing. Only problem is I don't have this hooked up yet. I need to figure that out still, but for now it works on one side. Hooray. So that is a thing. Have to work on that for now. I was gonna go ahead and finish this all the way around in this episode today, so let's go ahead and get to that. Okay, so I got my supplies and I am ready to go ahead and finish this off. Shouldn't really take too long. I'm probably gonna have to work on the roof some later time, but I've basically got this part down. Now, when I graduated high school, I had about a 3.0 GPA, and one little snag that I had was my calculus grade. Now, if you've ever had calculus, and I know you know who you are if you recognize with what I'm talking about, my grade dropped, and it dropped pretty badly. It went down to an F. And now I had never had an F before in school, and this is the first time it ever occurred. But the reason why it happened was because we were studying for the AP test, because it was AP Calculus. And the AP test is super difficult, but my teacher was actually able to work us so hard that I feel confident that I'm actually going to get a really good grade on it. But at the same time, it also dropped my grade, like, it was pretty bad. And so what he did is he made all of our assignments afterwards extra credit, which is amazing. So my grade went straight back up, and it ended up being a 72%, which is a C minus, right at the end of the year. So I didn't even fail the class. It makes me so happy. And I'm trying to remember. I think this is actually supposed to be the roof here. I'm gonna make it something else though. But anyways, it was really nice, and I have to thank him for giving us that opportunity to be able to save our grade. So let's get the back here. Yeah, that was very stressful at first, but I got through it. I'm okay now. I have a good grade in calculus. It is all better. And let's go ahead and figure out what we want to do for the roof here. Well, let's go ahead and grab this because we need it. But I'm also thinking we could use a couple of lanterns, although I've been keeping them in here just in case, so those will do. What else do we want? We have a ton of jungle wood. I got some spruce. Nothing in there. I was thinking about doing, I guess we could go ahead and get our jungle wood out. We'll go ahead and do like a lattice kind of shape. Get something going here. Let's go down. Okay, so what do we want to do here? We want to go sideways, sideways, sideways. Do that kind of thing. I like that. That could work for the entire thing. So let's get this. I think this is actually wrong. There we go. Okay. So yeah, something like this. Go all the way across. And let's see how this looks. I might as well go ahead and skip it all if I have a good looking design here in the end, but right now I just want to get this done. And this feels like one of those kind of places you'd put vines, you know? It kind of makes me feel like a vine kind of theme would be good here. Yeah, it looks pretty okay. I mean, I think the vines will definitely help, and maybe some bushes in the corners and stuff. So yeah, I will be back with you guys once I go ahead and put all this roofing up. Okay, well here I am putting the last few logs down for the roof. Almost done. It is very close, and we should be seeing the finished product here very soon. I'm going to stop right here actually, because that is where the regular roof takes place. let's go ahead and put this as just some bricks and get that all nice and squared up. There we go. Okay, no bats should spawn. I think what I want to do is actually take this row out. Yeah, let's take this row out and we'll put some whatchamacallums there. In fact, let's get these out of here too. Some stairs. So let's go ahead and craft that. Get that going. I got a crafting bench right here. Okay. And we'll do that. Alrighty. Let's put these right here because that looks cool. At least I think it does. And go right across here. That was a mistake. That's supposed to be the stone bricks. There we go. Should that be? Yep, that's good on the other side. Alright. So there we go. We got ourselves our pretty much completed basement right here. This is where I'm going to be storing all my wine stuff. And that, I don't even care if it's dirt. I'll probably just replace it with some stone bricks later on. And I'm going to go ahead and make this hallway later on. It's going to look exactly the same. It's just going to hook these two places up. But for now, I just want to go ahead and show you guys some more stuff around my base. So let's go ahead and head outside here so I can show you some things I've done. I don't remember if I told you guys this. Animals are moved over here. This whole place has been pretty much lifted up and terraformed. At least I think that's what you call it, terraforming. Look at my house. It's so beautiful. It's beautiful. Okay, and then over here, my sugarcane farm is pretty much quadrupled, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I think I quadrupled it. Everything here is all nice and smooth. I've started work on the vines on this side. This thing pretty much wraps around my entire base. And so let's go ahead and refresh this here so you guys can see. It goes all the way around, and this is the entrance right here. The only place so far that things can actually get into my base at is right here and right here. I'm going to be making more of these, but I'm actually going to be having little fence gates right in front of them. So if we go over here, I can show you. I'm going to be moving this, by the way, probably down into my basement. This is going to have a fence gate most likely right at the bottom. Yeah, right here. It's going to kind of come out 3 or 4 blocks, and it's going to be a safeguard for anything that might want to come in, so that this entire area up here will be free of mobs. I don't mind having a torch field. That is fine with me. But I do mind mobs. So yeah, this is going to basically be a pool back here. Here we're going to have probably a bigger wheat farm. I like to keep all my farms outdoors. I went ahead and accidentally broke a piece right there, but that doesn't matter right now. Right now I need to show you another very big important thing. That is all the way down here. Actually, there's two very big important things, so let's get down here all the way. This is now a full beacon, and not only that, it is also set up to be a quad beacon. So as soon as I get 2 more, I will have 4, and right now I've got haste 2 and speed 2, so that's why I'm going super fast around here. But let me go ahead and get out my special pickaxe. As you can see, I have instant mining, and I actually only got this just a couple days ago. In fact, not even a couple days ago. I think it was last night. And yeah, it is super spectacular. I am very happy that I have it. Let's go ahead and see if we can find some diamonds right off the bat here. I'm not even going to worry about picking up any of these things. It doesn't really matter too much. So, I've already found a couple of diamonds. Let's see, nothing here. This is a huge thing I'm going to have to get rid of. Doesn't look like we found anything. Yeah, we got unlucky this time, but, you know, it'll work. Oh, shoot, I just looked into my inventory and forgot. I have a couple of things I need to do, but I guess while I go back to do those things, I can show you the villager stuff I've got going. So right here, we've got the actual breeder cell, and usually people use glass. I use any blocks that are in my inventory. And right now I've got 2 little guys down there, and I feel like it's supposed to be working. You know, I tossed in the food and they haven't done much at all. And I feel like I have to actually be in the chunks for them to do stuff. And here's the other guy. They said that I was supposed to have some sunlight coming in, so I did, and I don't know if this is working, but yeah, he's been traded with, of course. For those of you who are villager breeder experts, tell me if I'm doing anything wrong, or maybe I'll just figure it out on my own, go on YouTube, find some tutorials or fixes or something. And that was my Skype for some reason. I will check that later on, but for now, let's go and put these blocks in. So we've got our nice little decorations there. Let's go ahead and put them in these corners too, because these don't need to worry about too much lighting issues, since it's already lit up actually quite well with these beacon beams going right through here. Let's put some right here, because this looks fancy. And we will put some every other 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 blocks. 1, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, that works. So there we go. Let's put them every something blocks here. Is this my... Nope. That is my silk touch. Okay. I really need to silk touch these things because they are precious to me. So then that means we got 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. That'll work, yeah. I think that'll be fine. Doesn't have to be exact. It just needs to look nice. So let's go over here. Put this down. 1, 2, 3, 4. We have room to come back here and around here. Yeah, that's fine. And then this comes out to here, which meets up with this, but we're going to be doing something like this. Yeah, there we go. That looks pretty cool. In fact, let's bring it out to there. That looks pretty good. Okay, so now we have our vines, and these vines can kind of just go across here. You know, they can be randomly scattered. They'll probably spread all over the place and become a problem eventually, but I don't even care. You know, they're vines. They're supposed to do that. So let's go ahead and get those there. I think I wasted one right here. Yeah, there it is. Okay, let's... I did not get him back, apparently. Okay, well, I will grab more eventually and decorate this place a lot more. But for now, this is what it looks like. I'm not really going for a randomized look. I'm going for just a greeny kind of feel to this whole place. Maybe I will make it random over here a little bit, you know, add in a couple, like let's say right here and here, or here, or something. I don't know. I am mumbling now, aren't I? Here, can you hear me now? I feel like this is much better for my audio quality. Alright, let's get down here, put stuff away. Let me go ahead and discuss with you guys my plans for 500 subscribers. That is halfway to 1,000. That is insane. I'm going to be working on a video, a more formal video, which will be released someday. Don't really have a day for that because I don't know when I'll get to it, since I've been busy with actually a lot of video stuff, but it's been mostly unicycle video stuff, and you can expect a lot to be showing up on the other channel that I have pretty soon here. And let me think here. Yeah, so 500 subscriber video, basically thanking you guys for all that you've done for me, and I will get to that soon, very soon. I am going to make that a priority this week. But let me go ahead and check to see how much time we have left for this episode, because I think we're running out. So I'll be back with you guys in just a second. Okay, well it turns out I got 1 or 2 minutes left here to go ahead and show you guys a couple more things. Let's go ahead and head down here. I just want to talk about the inside of this place. It's actually... there's a few different things. One, it's not exactly decorated yet as compared to the one over on the Exuma Void Plot World server. And two, it's actually kind of OCD traumatizing, because if we go out here, I added a little door because I needed it. Notice how there's only 3 down on this, and over here it's actually 4 blocks down for the windows. Yeah, I accidentally made this one taller. And if we go to the Exuma Void World server, I would end up if I showed you guys, which actually you could just go see the other episode for, where I went over there. This was originally supposed to be 4, and so is this. So I don't know why this ended up being 3, but I'm not going to tear this all down just to make this 4. No, I am not that kind of person. I'm just going to keep it this way. It's going to look like that, and that's how it's going to be. So let me actually go ahead and just take this out. It looks ugly. I don't want that ugliness kind of coming into my base now that it's all nice looking. And this is apparently existent. So let's go ahead and just cover that up for now. And I guess that is pretty much it. That's all we got for this episode, guys. So thank you guys very much for watching. Please be sure to subscribe. Oh, I forgot, my helmet broke. And like this video if you really did. And I will see you guys next time.